infants being massaged with fragrant baby oil, I see ayahs gleaming with the knowledge that oil is good for the progress of joints. I get up from my crossed-legged position and wince without showing. I got arthritis when I was 21. But how can it happen at such a young age? Come on, isn't that a grandmother's disease? Oh, come on, you're just being a girl because you want me to carry your stuff now. It started as an unexplainable pain in my left ankle and was followed up by low-rung painkillers, a brace, and when the rest of the hostel was busy emptying cans of beer, I was busy emptying cans of Vangani and Relly spray. From my left ankle to its exact right partner, arthritis is more symmetric than Katrina's face structure. As I kept limping around the hostel floor, I accidentally heard my friend talk behind my back to my father, conjecturing in a voice most nonchalant that his daughter may be suffering from tuberculosis of the bone. Explains why I trust my pain so much more than most of my friends today. The problem with arthritis is that the more I remain stationary, the more it begins to hurt. So sleep is technically my biggest enemy and rest never really gives me rest. So I try to move around as much as I can with knees that can't touch the floor. So the next time I ask you to plug my charging wire into a ground level socket, do not call it my laziness. But this body learns to survive just as it learns to hide. When my fingers give in, my elbows chip in to open heavy intimidating glass doors, but alas, even they lose the battle against those frightful ambassador taxi handles. I have broken so many cups of coffee and tea because I've lost grip on ears of mugs that my palms have had no option but to make best friends with hot surfaces of steel, plastic and glass. I have arthritis and it hurts. Despite allopathy and physiotherapy, despite naturopathy and homeopathy, my elbow sometimes cracks when I try to give you a well-rounded hug, and my shoulder sometimes winces when you try to turn me in a drunken swirl of waltz. And yet you take me to dark corners and bend me over and ask me to be more malleable. And I try. I try to be flexible in mind and I overcompensate for what my body cannot do. At one point of time, nobody was dialoguing with my body in a way that you were. You said no labels, baby, I said no labels. You said let's do more, I went on doing more. But you decided to leave me because you said this disease was a liability that you did not want to take forward. I wanted to punch you so hard that evening, but my palms and hands cannot make a fist. I have arthritis and it is not a disease. It is a disorder, just like diabetes. It is an autoimmune disorder, auto and immune, which means my body raises its temperature even when nothing is wrong with it, leaving me unexplainably aggrieved suddenly on days that I can't predict. But open-minded, well-educated and liberal people like you have forced me to hide my swollen toes, lace them behind closed shoes like these. I get afraid of shaking hands with people and hide my hands behind my back while posing in photographs, hiding my crookedness from the world. I have dreamt of the day that some person will put a ring on this finger like most girls do, but not as a dream, as a nightmare. These 10 fingers were once the object of pride of a 12-year-old Bharatnatyam dancer whose guru pronounced in class that nobody made Hastakalas as beautifully as her. I felt so proud that day releasing a little peacock with my hands. But my hands are tired now. And I will continue to write. I will continue to write because my mind is not tired, it is not swollen, it is not fatigued and it does not have a fever. I will write until every single movement that a perfectly healthy body like yours can perform is imagined by my words. I will write until I have discovered every single way there is of opening tin cans and window latches, until I have discovered all the ways there are of pulling bus handles on my car's handbrake. I will write because you, my deformities, need to learn to stand up straight and repeatedly make handprints until this becomes an acceptable mold.